Okay, first off, credit to Utah. I thought they came out. The crowd was electric, as we thought. Players came out, played really physical right off the bat, made some big plays. We obviously helped them by not performing well early in the first quarter and getting down 14-0. But you know, at the end of the day, as you go through your season and your team builds itself, those things are good. You don't like them at the time, but if you can rally from them as we did, not go in the tank, not start pointing fingers, and come back and whatever that makes, go 38-14 after that point, and obviously the last touchdown was with our threes in there. So some good things. Obviously the penalties were completely disappointing. I don't even know what they ended up. 14, that's ridiculous. We'll figure out a way to fix it. It's not who we want to be, but we've got to figure it out. So other than that, I thought that the quarterback played really well to go on the road versus a defense that can give you some problems. They obviously got a couple really good defensive linemen, do a lot of multiple things, and complete over 70% of his passes, no interceptions, no sacks, 3 touchdowns, and maybe 2 catches away from a huge night. So that's good to see, as we all know what happened last time we were on the road with our offensive line. So back-to-back no sacks. It was good.
What were you thinking after about 3 minutes of this game, and what did you tell everyone on the sideline?
I felt really calm. I felt our team was, our coaches were. I felt we did a lot better job today as a staff handling negative plays than we had last time on the road. As I mentioned to you guys, I didn't think I did a very good job of that. And not panicking and staying with the run game there, and even though we were down. And so it was good for this team to have, much like last year after our first bad road trip, we started playing a lot better, so hopefully this will be the case.
Coach, putting 38 points up, how close are you feeling your offense is where you want?
I feel like we are close. We're shooting ourselves in the foot. The yards per play is there, it feels like. And number 9 obviously made some explosive plays today. I thought Silas ran really well until he came out. So I think we're getting close. We're just not finishing things off, and obviously the penalties. And give them credit in short yardage. What they do, you can't do in the NFL. They stem their defensive line at the same time, and they get everybody. But that's probably 12, 13 false starts that they've gotten in short yardage. So they do a great job of it. Hopefully college football follows in the NFL and gets rid of it, because I don't know how you stop it.
Is this the most comfortable you felt with your defense at USC?
Yeah, that's probably true. This time, obviously, we're improved. We're not giving up as many explosive plays. Our pass defense in the first half wasn't what we'd like it to be. Thought the second half, until we put the down the line guys, I thought our defense played really well in the second half and scored. So a lot of ranked teams, a lot of teams have come into this place and not done real well. So we got out of here with a win, and until the last play there, whatever that is, only won 17 points.
Yeah, Lee, the fact that Matt did it after a kid literally took the ball. I mean, it seemed to be maybe his low point of the year, and he completely turned it around.
Yeah, that's a good point. After the Stanford game, and then you did okay in Cal, but then for that game to start that way, and all of a sudden here comes the ball out of his hands, and they score. You're right, that's headed the wrong direction, and so it was great to see. I think we have a heck of a man in our locker room to play center for us. He started off at a post game before I started talking and apologized to the team for his performance and how he started the game and his penalty and the 2 snap issues. Both those go for turnovers. He snapped it on 1 and it was on 2 the other time. And it's pretty cool to see a guy like that. Even though the rest of the game plays great, to own up like that.
What do you think it says about your team to be able to win a game like this under those circumstances and that kind of start?
Yeah, I do feel like they're coming together as a team, and with the offense, defense, and special teams, and like we've said all along, I think they're unselfish guys. You're going to see it again today. With here's number 9 with 12 catches. And Robert only did 6. Robert's in there playing as hard as he can. Another example. I don't even want him to hit like he did. Robert goes and hits that guy on the punt. He doesn't even need to do that. He can just high screen him. But you can't he's so competitive that I don't think you can slow him down in situations like that.
When Robert came out, when you stumbled off the field, then he went back in. It looked like they tried to join the huddle. Did you say something to him? Did they tell him like sit out a few, or what was that exchange?
Well, because that caused injury time, he had to come out, and our medical staff had to check him too, you know, to make sure he could go back in, and obviously he was able to.
That's kind of a scary moment because everybody saw it when he fell. It's kind of a scary moment.
Yeah, it was. I saw it coming, and it's not that it would matter. I said, don't hit him, you know, just because that's his shoulder.
No, but I mean, after the hit, he tried
right.
to get up immediately.
No, I know. And once again, it's who you're dealing with. For him to be back in that quick and go back in. You guys have been covering the sport for a long time. A lot of guys are going to stay out for a while before they go back in. And he's a dynamic competitor, just like his partner.
Was DJ the only running back you basically had left there at some point in the second half? And how did he do?
He didn't like Akiva, huh? 6
He
yards
was
a
great
carry.
on his, he looked good.
That's more than Kennedy Bull average per carry in his career. Yeah, I mean, obviously we would have to go to what happened in Stanford. You know, this is the second time in a row we lost our first 2 tailbacks in the game. But the great thing was DJ was healthy this time. You know, last time we had to go to Soma, and Buck Allen had a death in the family, so he did not travel with us. He had to fly back to Florida, so he wasn't available either. I thought DJ Morgan did really well. I thought he ran hard, and that's not easy. You're cold, you're on the sidelines, and he went in there, and I thought DJ did a good job. He did some third down protections for us even before the injuries happened.
2 more for Coach.
What happened to Curtis and Slatton?
They weren't able to come back. You know, we're still looking at it.
That Matt's pass to Marquise, the 80-something yarder, is it nice to be able to do that as an offense? It hasn't happened much this year.
No, you're right. We've been a little bit off on those. We had a similar play last week, and Marquise came out at the angle, and the ball just barely missed him. We're also doing the same type of big play, 89 yards or something? 83. You know, I mean, that's the longest of his career, I think. So that's obviously awesome to have. The game just changed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the first play of the series right there. And that shows the confidence in these coaches of their quarterback and number 9. Not too many staffs are going to call that play right there. They're just going to run the ball, you know, try to get the clock moving, and we went for the knockout shot. That's because of the quarterback, you know, because we can tell the quarterback before that snap, if it's not there, throw the ball away, and you can trust him to do that and not force it downfield.
How confident were you in that call? I mean, that looked like as good a call.
Yeah, we were really confident. It was a play similar to the play, basically the same play the first quarter, I think in UCLA, where Marquise ran by TJ's brother. If you remember that. You know, so similar call right there, and really was a different coverage in that. And the free safety was back there. He didn't jump Robert, and you know, that's why you're really good players.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.